Hey, what's going on, y'all? Spencer Moji Rawcast. All right, now maybe it's a little late. I need to be able to have a story time. I want to tell one story just to see how it sits out here on the channel. But I'm interested to see how this plays out. It's a little goofy and it feels funny, and you'll see why in general. So let me put it into place. I'm in Philadelphia. We're down at Kelly Drive, Lincoln Drive, and you know the creek there. We're at Valley Green. I want to take my daughter on a walk, on a nature walk, not a hike. You know, it's a path, and you don't really need much in the way of sticks and all kind of treatment. It's in the middle of a city. Like, you can't go anywhere. You're never 3 minutes away from cars. Okay, so we're in the nature walk. Now, she's an animal lover. I'm an animal lover. I keep snakes, lizards. She keeps lizards and some snakes. We've had everything: turtles, geckos, monitors. You know, monitors are pretty violent either. We had all these animals. So I'm not afraid. I tote myself as somebody who's not afraid of pretty much anything. Certainly not animals. Okay. Now I'm here with my daughter. I'm guessing young. I'm guessing 10ish. I don't know, but she's not very tall. And we're walking through this all green, beautiful path in the daytime. It's not even dark. I'm walking through and we're just listen to these birds. What do you think they're saying? This is amazing. And we're going through this thing. And then I see one eye, one dark blotch, like a huckleberry, just in the middle of these greens. And it's higher than me. Like, I'm 6'2". That's not terribly tall, but it's taller than most things that I interact with in a day. Like, I rarely have to look up. I'm usually looking down, if not, level it down. And I see this buckberry sitting on the side of the grass. And I look at it for a second and I notice the rack. Brother, let me tell you this. Deers are not something that I classify myself as scared of, right? And I'm trying to process this through my head. We're walking through this thing and I realize a deer is just stopped staring at our way. Now, the path, it goes through the woods. We're on the path. Like, we're not Daniel Boone. Like, we're not off we're just on the path. The deer is off the path, except it's off the path, pointed in the direction that we were on the path. You know what I'm saying? So I'm holding my kid and I'm trying to think for a second. Am I feeling afraid of this deer? I don't think I'm afraid of it. I'm not afraid of any real animal. I mean, spiders, but they're this big. Like, I'm not afraid of I am afraid of spiders. Every man in my family is afraid of spiders. But not deer. Like, most men in my family shoot deer. They hunt deer. I see deer and they bound away and down into the creek and onto the other side, and then they stop and look back at me to make sure I wasn't going to shoot them, and then they go about their way. So I'm cool with deer. I've seen them a million times in my life, but this one, it kind of looks like it's calling me out a little bit. Like, are you eyeballing me, dog? So I decide what I want to do in my brain. I'm like, I got this. I'm with my kid too. I'm gonna handle this, and we're gonna walk straight no matter what. So I grabbed her, and I think we walked a little bit straight, and it hadn't gone anywhere. And it's just staring at it. So now, like, I felt that a little bit. It hit my heart a little bit. I'm like, is he challenging me? I don't know what, I came on a nature walk. I didn't hunt. I don't have anything on me. I ain't got a water bottle though. Like, I can't do nothing to this deer. It's huge. And it's looking at me. And this rack is there like Medusa, just doing all kind of whatever it want to do. So that's got me a little bit. And I grab her and we go to take a step. I looked back at the deer to clarify. I shouldn't eyeball it, but I looked up again, and I saw it take the little thing. And before I knew what happened, it was like, and it darted. So where I'm picturing this deer is, I'm saying like 40-ish feet, not yards, 40 feet in front of me. Plenty of space for me to get out its way. And plenty of space for it to go around. Like, this little path is little, but it's not even in the path. It doesn't need the path. So why is it worried about freaking me out? Why not just go another way when it see me? I want that to be the case so I can, be tough and walk through this deer. But no, The deer decided to jump out. Like I saw it crease down a little bit, and then shoom. When it left, I don't know where I left my body or where, I don't know what happened, but I know in my mind the decision was to grab my kid, turn around, and start going back that way on the path and leave this man to his business up here. I don't need to be, like, I came here for fun, but I do not need confrontation from some animal of that stature. So in my mind, I turn around, I grab her. She's flying through the air, but I get her, and I got she's safe. It's my kid. I'm there, you know. So I go run this way, and I'm tearing ass back down the path. Well, all I know is when I'm running down the path, I just hear, right? And I cross down, you know, in the tough guy way, you know, like, you know. But I did this shit. And then I just heard the like 2 bounds, and no concrete. Like it wasn't on the concrete. It bounded to us and through us, and was gone. And when I looked, after I opened my eyes and realized like we're alive, we're good, all my stuff works, and I looked and I just saw the deer butt like boom, boom. It just made 1 bounce and disappeared into the green again, and that freaked me out. So then I'm like, oh, I made it. The deer made it. I made it. Everybody's good. Except I think I got a little complex. And I think it was because I realized I might have been spooked by that deer. But we keep violent animals, some bigger dogs, the snakes, the reptile world is all these things. I fish. I don't hunt. But, you know, we fish and catch stuff. I never expected to be put out like that from a deer. But have you seen how big that thing, we say 40 feet away, I think, to-doom, I think it, in 2 hops, it was at us. And then, to-doom, probably maybe a few more to get past us. And I didn't even hear the ones past us. Because I was spooked, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I thought in my mind, I was heroically grabbing my kid, and I started running at just top speed, like I'm still in high school. I am 50, well, not at this time, maybe late 40s. I ain't have it like that. I probably would have pulled something. But I thought I was getting out. And I tried to get out. And when I came to, and none of that scene happened like I thought it happened, we were probably still in the same exact spot. The deer was gone. And then one more jump. Then I never saw it again. But it's freaky. So we're in the weeds. I'm getting my stuff back together. Like, I'm all good. I'm here. Everything's good. Daughter's cool. She's laughing. I'm spooked, so I'm trying to laugh and that. Yeah. You know, I'm trying to get that some pride back. And I was like, all right, cool. We done. Let's just go. Let's continue our walk, because pretty soon we at the softball fields, and then, like, if you go past softball field, there's some more woods. And I thought, this will be easy, and we'll just head on down. But then I kind of, like, the spook didn't really go away. I'm like, I mean, what if we go over, like, what if he ain't alone? Like, what are we going to do the next time this happens? We're getting further and further from the car. What if we go down over this hillside and there's like a gang of deer bucks with the horns up? So that was it. That was really all that happened. Nothing happened. We continued on the walk. It ended up great. And it was simple. But I felt like but the deer punked me out. And I can't really deny it. All right, y'all. Well, that's it. That's my attempt at one story time. So anyway, I wanted to try that out and see how that worked. And I hope y'all have a good one. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here on that. All right, peace.